nowadays, people want to dance and people want to have fun, and
What do you guys? Is that what you guys are about? Having fun?
we're about just, I don't know.
It's fun.
It's fun for us. We're just about rocking out and taking out our aggression that we don't get to take out. You're in such enclosed space in New York that you're sitting staring at a fucking wall or at a tube or a fucking square.
And think about how many times you get a thug that punks you and you can't say shit.
You can't say shit, and you have no outlet for your fucking aggression. I mean, a young male at age 20 should be fucking just chopping wood or like fucking killing something.
Chopping wood. Or killing.
Running and shit. Every fucking second you should be running and catching something and then either killing it or fucking chilling with it. One of those six.
That's definitely
One of those six things. I'm saying.
vital to existence.
Yeah.
So I think we're more about
It's like putting a lot.
laughing and having a really fun time.
Yeah, and exploring.
Releasing aggression. But also, I've always liked noise music, and this guy doesn't know how to play an instrument, so we just formed it into something where he learned how to play an instrument in a funny ass
I just
way.
learned that we wanted to make stuff that was.
when you play. Like, he didn't know how to really play traditional bass, so it allowed him to be, I'll play it like this, like a way that no one plays it. I think it's great. That's why I like it so much.
I think it's just funner because you can play faster, and I wanted something that was.
Go ahead. No, expound.
I just wanted a band that was faster because there was no fast bands anymore, and anything that was fast was too fast, and everything else was a little bit I don't know. I just thought there was nothing else at the speed that I wanted to be listening to, and when I get shit like that, it makes me physically psyched, like not just like happy or something, like you know.
Yeah.
It gets me like wound up.
And shit.
Yeah, I just got fucking too much energy.
What's the Peter North?
And it's the same thing with graffiti, is that you have no outlet for your expression, and New York fucking bottles you up so bad and tries to tell you that, you know, you should just walk around and fucking look at shit, and that's not good enough.
That's not good enough. I'll tell you why that's not good enough.
And
tell me.
I'd rather look at my own name, and that's why I fucking...
That's why you tag it.
That's why kids like it. No, because no one's paying any attention to them. But then
It just becomes part of the background.
it becomes part of the background, but to them, it's the fucking most important thing in the world. Same thing with our band. Nobody gives a shit, but we like it a lot.
It's the most important thing in our lives.
Yeah. And it's something that is created and it's genuine, if nothing else. And graffiti is just the easiest way to do that. Especially in New York, because people care about it, and it's instant. It's an instant gratification. And Japanther is a similar tactic, but under a more productive means of, you know, bringing a more enjoyable thing. And I gain joy by looking at tags, but playing music is a lot more physical.
So, combination of the two.
It's a combination. It's just like the same thing, you know. We got a cool name, put it up a lot.
Are you going to start tagging the Japanther logo around?
We already have.
We tagged that guy from Bunny Brain.
We tagged that guy from Bunny Brain.
Yeah, talk about that a little bit. That was kind of funny.
Yeah.
You often tag like people that are actually walking around.
Bums.
I tagged a bum before.
This guy tagged a bum. But it's not on a sexual level like with Pac-Man.
I don't think I was suggesting that. My friend Pac-Man was getting sexual.
He was getting sexual.
What do you mean sexual?
He was tagging the bum so much it homoeroticism. And he's so homophobic that it's even worse. Because it's so obvious.
It's so pent up. He just went into the song. So tell them about Carl the Rasta. Oh, okay. See it here. Tell them about Carl the Rasta. Just one Rasta. Don't be calling down the back. This guy shows up a van full of Rastas.
A van full of Rastas at pad stores.
No beating no car now.
Yeah, no be a call now. Just get the bars. My woman takes me on.
Woman clock down.
Oh, wait. Supposed to get the guns.
They sell third week.
20 days.
Vans full of Rastas.
Trying to drive around and deliver that shit.
It's fucking funny to see a janky van full of Rastas pull up. One guy get up.
One guy gets out and 5 seconds later.
5 seconds later gets back in the van full of Rastas.
It's pretty hot.
New York is it's a boiling pot. Melting pot.
Reaching its boiling point.
Crazy.
When it gets too hot, people start fucking throwing.
I've seen so many fucking people throwing craze lately. These little kids today fucking ran out of mics, smashed 2 glasses, and the guy comes back and goes, "I'll get you, motherfucker!" And I was like, oh, this neighborhood's going crazy.
See crazy.
Tea crazy. But wait, you know money making tea?
Oh, smooth money player hustler, see?
Talking about gangster money, hustler, bagging tea. I think they suck.
I think you can admire him, but that
I'm just kind of looking at it from both ways, right?
I mean, it's just like that kid from Clarissa Explains It All last night trying to get me to book his tour.
Oh yeah, talk about that.
Book me an acting gig.
Dick, what's the
book me an acting gig.
What's his band?
I don't know. They said they were going to tour with the Giraffes and
Dog Star?
no, that's that
Dog
other
Star,
kid.
right?
The Rushmore kid.
Keanu's in Dog Star.
Oh, I love Keanu. Let's talk about that.
Let's talk about Matt's obsession with that movie Point Break.
Would you like me to recite some lines?
Yeah, because Point Break's pretty awesome, actually. Like, I'm not a Keanu fan. But
Still war child. That's a really good movie.
no, it's totally
The
good.
new movie Blue Crush is like the female version of Point Break. You're like, no, wait. Kate was making fun of me in the theater for going, that's gonna be good.
I went surfing twice this week with my mom.
Your mom, you're very good at surfing.
She gonna go surfing.
You're so talented.
She go, you're 22. Look at you.
You look like you're 40.
What's his name in that movie? Like Fuckface or something?
Yeah, it's Fuckface. I'm the one who Fuckface. Give him nicknames Fuckface. So shut up.
It just had good cinematography. Back to Jersey via the Holland Tunnel.
Take the Holland Tunnel. And then after
I forgot I was going with that. Oh,
What a girl wants.
It's like a recreation of a famous Broadway play on Speed. Ugh.
Venereal meeting at Venereal.
Looks like they got good stuff.
Duty bombs.
Ooh. Ben & Jerry's ice cream looks delightful.
Are you on ice cream? What are you talking about?
I got a couple bucks.
You looking for ice cream?
I do. Go for it.
Oh, you know what Jessica said today?
What?
Bagels suck.
What?
She claimed.
That's beef.
She goes, they tried to take me off snack detail for the friggin' conference. That's bullshit, because then all there'll be is bagels and fucking hummus. And I fucking make bagels. That guy,
Real audio tour.
Weed.
Yeah, what's up with the weed guy?
Weed guy.
that guy,
NSK.
What's his deal?
Nate is an Asian.
Nate,
delivery guy.
Asian weed delivery guy.
And his tag is...
NSK.
Nate,
Hey, don't blow his spot.
Nah, well, I'm looking to edit that out somehow, so it'll be a little bit different.
But he lives in
The corner of filth and what?
on the corner of filth and solitude.
He doesn't pay rent.
He hasn't paid rent, and the city's suing the building owner.
Just like rich Asian drug boy.
He is.
He is.
Smoke his trumpet though, and he listens to oldies music
He
exclusively.
only listens to oldies, and he got
Like 21.
like 20.
Oldies, and it's like...
Only oldies.
oldies.
And he got hit by a car, and then another car ran over his arm while he was lying on the ground.
Are you
Like
serious?
3 months ago, while we were on
This guy's
tour.
delivering weed all around the city.
Yeah, and he's like balls out though. Like he's the best. They love him because he's the fastest. Because he goes insane speeds, like dangerous
That's a
speed.
pretty tight area right there.
I care not.
Just making sure not...
Not to identify. Ghost didn't show up at his own art show for fear of slashing.
Yeah, that's like that's on some camp.
Girls skateboarding.
You talk that much shit, you know. You gotta
Keep it up.
You got a random skater going by there.
some chick that's already.
She couldn't make it up the curb. I give her
That's
respect.
Venereals a while ago.
We go to Nelson's. Shout out to Nelson. Who let me borrow his bass for 2 years.
Shelby.
Nelson let me borrow his bass for 2 years.
He just cashed.
If it wasn't for Nelson, there would be no
I got a bit
Japanther.
of stuff though. You want to talk about some of your final thoughts on New York as you walk around right now and you see the ball?
Oh yeah, I got a lighter.
New York is hot and full.
It's hot. And people, it's all been done in New
People are
York.
wilding.
It's all been done
Every
here?
scheme has been done.
Every scheme has been blown fucking wide open. I mean, not every scheme. Memory books. We denied that we did that, but 'cause we got dead caught. Like it was me and 3 of my friends. We just went down there because we were bored and it was a nice day. It was in the suburbs. So what happened was is that girls were throwing trash on the train tracks.
Oh no, it was New York.
Girls were throwing trash on the train tracks because it was a nice day.
Right.
So the MTA police got called down there. And while they got called down there, this other kid, Brian Donovan, who writes Beans, B-E-N-E-S,
Yeah.
was painting this other. So Beans was painting this other bridge like 100 yards down from Old Bridge where we got busted.
Brian Donovan.
Brian Donovan, yeah. It was like this kid who used to go to the skate skate park when he was like 9, and this other kid, Mike Nickerson, used to like get him drunk and shit.
Long Island.
Yeah, and he was like 9 in like a little hood, and always like drinking a 40 because it was like same time when like Gibbs came out, so they like made him watch that, and then like gave him a 40 and like gave him a lot of bad ideas. But like probably latest at like 11 he was. So obviously he's progressed into just a average, just fuck up. So the cops were down there and they busted. He's all, freeze, hands up against the wall. And we're all, what? Are you fucking kidding us? Because it was this bridge that we had painted 100 times, where like the first place I ever painted graffiti. And
What was your first tag?
Well, my very smart.
I saw the book. What was it though? Share some of your early tags.
The thing is that my very first tag I remember, the very first day we found out about graffiti, I remember. We were sitting in...
Oh, yeah, I couldn't see it for a second. Yeah,
This is my 25 slots record. You're supposed to cut out these dolls and play them.
That's hot, dude.
Pretty excited about it. I should give you one. I don't have any with me, but I'll give you one.
Yeah, definitely.
We were sitting in Nelson's garage, and Michael O'Rourke is like, hey, you guys have a tag or whatever? And we're like, what's a tag? He's like, you pick a name, it's not your real name, and then you go write it on stuff.
What was that?
8th grade. 6th grade.
Hate crime as opposed to just tagging.
Way worse.
Way bad, like felony. Like they'll bring up like serious charges. The county will bring up charges against you. But I mean, okay, that's a poor point. But whatever. Cut this out.
Just part of the go.
You blame it on the abandoned school.
That's where we hung though, like hardcore, and like smoked stoves.
Good work.
But this fucking kid, Brett Scholler, is now the raving skinhead. He's been a skinhead for a long, like not like a real skinhead, but I don't know, just like an idiot, like a town fucking idiot. I'm kind of going behind, like just being whatever. He looks like a skinhead. He was always those shaped, like,
Right.
and he used to be an East Coast kid, but
Maybe you should just back up and explain where you're from, and then we can stop all the stories, because it'll just make sense.
But he's
Northport, Long Island.
yeah, but he's all. I remember we're walking to Larkfield School or whatever one day after middle school, and he was never in school with us. He seriously, the kid like revolves and gets like groups of 17-year-old kids to be his friends, but like once they hit like 18, he just like kind of like rolls back. Like maybe they're like from like 15 to 18, and then like once like all the kids get too old, it just like goes back down to like, and he's probably like 25 by this point.
So where's he up to now?
He's like 25 and still hanging out with high school kids, like throwing parties, like giving them K.
Wait, what's his name again?
Yeah, Brett Scholler, Fat Brett.
And where's that in Long Island?
Or they call him Bretley, yeah.
Northport?
Just like a scumbag kid, and he used to rock a mullet and like try and fight us and shit. Just a fucked up kid.
It's a lot of K out there then, huh?
Your source.
Kids are cutting down.
Kids are not cutting down in Northwood.
They are.
On that same basic shit.
Yeah, meatbag is like,
Well, that's like the hardcore shit, but this is even more just like the random side cobble streets.
Oh.
You know, just like, you know.
Yeah, the meatbag district is that's the fucking raw shit.
Yeah, that's the raw shit.
Super raw,
You
man.
move over into the cobble.
Man, our friend in San Francisco was telling us stories about doing female hookers.
Oh,
It was a rough time in his life, but he's wearing three-piece suits,
that's
Getting
fucked up.
done.
getting done in the ass by male prostitutes
Are you serious?
that are she-male hookers from the Tenderloin district.
That's so nasty.
They were raw stories. He blew everyone away.
Who was
He really
this guy?
did. He blew everyone's
Who was this
mind in
guy?
that van.
Mosk, M-O-S-K, he's a writer. But he's a mod, M-O-S-K, Mosk.
Right.
And he's a mod, and he's a DJ, and he was drinking Milwaukee's best in a three-piece suit at our show, and tagging and telling us stories about getting done in the ass by she-males.
It's the classic shit.
We got the flick to prove it.
Yeah. Okay, that's it.
The flick is money.
Green light, dude.
almost the same beats as us.
No way.
Yeah, listen to it. It's like the same tempo.
That shit sucks.
Sounds good to me.
That's a good song.
I'm saying if we covered it, it would sound cool.
No.
I'm saying it would sound cool.
Saw the new Austin Powers. You like that?
Oh, it's soft.
Sucks. I heard it sucks. Ozzy is in it. That part is tight. Like putting on shows on certain nights.
Where?
The one on 8th Street, the Cooper Union one.
Oh.
And so like all these freaks would show up at a certain point and just like drink coffee. And the idea was like you're supposed to drink a lot of coffee and get hyped. With all this like fucked up music was going on. It happened like 2 or 3 times. They put a stop to it. Yeah, I don't understand how it happened.
Bad idea.
Really powerful coffee and weird music.
Yeah, exactly. And everyone's like, make sure you buy a lot of coffee. The only way we're going to continue to do this is if you buy coffee. You have to show them that it's worthwhile. But I love, like, you know, yeah, I know. But it was, when it's that fish out of water and that fucking ludicrous, you know, it's kind of like,
How long ago was that?
Jeez.
Picture spooner's so big, man.
4 or 5 years ago.
Buddy Juice got hit by a car and lost his leg. So the cover of their album is an x-ray of his leg. And their band is so slow, and he sits on a stool, so plodding and sad. It's fucking amazing, though. What is it? I call the Narrows. Rock from Bellingham. They're on tour right now.
Slow ass fucking good shit.
Slow and heavy or just slow?
Yeah,
Super heavy.
Oh,
When did
that's
I
kind
come
of what you
here?
were saying. It's right down off of Exit, like on Rivington almost. It's supposed that.
Oh, with the corn or whatever? That's a Cuban place in Soho. There's a place in Soho that serves like this fried corn. It's so good.
It's not that. But I saw that shit in Chicago where they take the corn
That's what
and
it
the
is.
butter and the
Yeah.
mayonnaise
Yeah,
and
they put
like
together.
paprika or something.
Yep. It's
And
good as hell.
stick and then they take sweet butter.
Yeah.
And
They do, yeah.
that shit is, I was curious to see what it
Those are tasty as crap.
Really?
Yeah. And they cut up those mangoes or whatever and put salt on them.
And put them on a stick.
So good.
There's a bunch of people walking around with those the other day on a stick, and I never see those around here.
Really? Man,
Yeah, like all around like
it up.
Union Square, and I was like, where are they getting them? But I never figured it
Get
out.
a box of mangoes.
I'm saying, if you had an exotic vending station in New York, you'd probably pick it up.
You know what I've seen more and more is like those little carts that sell all like the, you know, muffins and shit like that. So like these like little restaurants where guys are like fish and shit.
Oh,
Yeah, like more real shit.
that's tight.
There's a little Chinese guy just sitting there in this little tiny thing.
Short order
Fish and chip, oysters, clams. It's like really weird.
Those guys have to get up at like 3 in the morning, drive to the city, set up by 6 to get a spot.
Yeah.
You get your early crowd and your lunch crowd, and you go to bed by like noon.
Yeah. That's your life.
That's your like back to Jersey.
That's it.
Back to Jersey.
It's like you're falling asleep watching Guiding Light. It's kind of like,
Back to Hoboken.
Back to Hoboken watching Guiding Light.
I love falling asleep to Guiding Light, man.
What the fuck is Guiding
Show about Angel.
It's just like, no, it's the reals. It's like real life, everyday life, your life, you know what I'm saying? Like that kind of shit.
Oh, what is it? What's that show with Michael Landon?
That's,
Hill Street Blues?
Michael Landon.
No, it has something to do with an angel. He's an angel, it's an angel,
Oh,
yeah.
Sharkman's Empire?
What the hell is that show called?
Sharky
Touched by an
fucked
angel?
up.
No.
Oh, Butane Steve.
Shut the fuck up.
Misinformation, yeah?
Oh, Guiding Light is
Such a heavy Guiding.
Guiding Light's good enough.
Damn it, I want to know the name of that show.
It's, we got it. No, it's, I almost had that one.
And that guy with the beard and the A's
I never watched it, but I've seen him on the cover of TV
Eight is
Guide.
enough.
No, yeah. It's,
8 is enough.
8 guns, enough.
Heaven.
Oh, it's something.
Oh, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Highway to Heaven?
No.
Is it Highway
I
to
don't know.
I think it's Highway to
That
Heaven.
couldn't be.
I think it is Highway to Heaven.
No,
It is Highway to Heaven.
is that really the name of a show?
Really, with Michael Landon, the guy with the
I
beard.
know the guy.
Something Heaven.
The Kodak guy was
I feel like it's Highway to Heaven.
Sharky's Highway to Heaven.
Okay, Sharky's Army, yeah.
Sharky's Empire. So are you gonna are you gonna get us on 30 Seconds to Fame?
We'll smash each other in the face and knock each other out.
I know we gotta work on it like right now, because it's not gonna be around like
I know.
in like 2 weeks.
You get paid if you win that shit, and we'll play 25-second songs. We'll get 4 25-second songs.
Alright, I gotta get some people on this shit. Now Now, when are you going to be in LA?
September 23rd and 24th.
So it's 2 days. They have to clear.
Hey, 30 seconds.
It's like, it's in a month, like,
It's only gonna take 13 seconds.
yeah, just like fit us in somehow. You have no idea, like, how powerful these 30 seconds can be.
I'm saying, guys were just lighting themselves on fire on that show. I'll do that and play for them. And with the finger tap, we'll impress the crowd. People will trip. We started in July of 2001.
No, I think it was more like
June or July of 2001.
And this is your fifth tour.
yeah.
Get horny.
This is the Get Horny tour.
It's the Honey Truth, though.
Honey truth.
The Honest Truth
The
tour.
Horny Truth is that if you're fucking willing to play shows, people are willing to throw shows, and you can tour.
Get horny.
And it's probably the funnest thing that you can do as a band.
Got a band now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Way more room. That's a big deal. We're gonna try and get a TV and a PlayStation on this next tour.
Really?
Really?
I think that's the goal.
All right.
Normalized Time reporter, there was like this, a New Yorker, like describing these houses like they live in squalor and like kids sleeping in sleeping bags on the floor, all this, like yeah, dude.
Yeah.
So just like fucking dirty punk houses. God, the worst house we ever been to was in Columbus.
Right.
And when we got there, we walked by and oh my god, there's like tons of holes in the ceiling, like you can see upstairs. And first we didn't go in. You go in every house in
like
Colombia.
kids in the window watching a TV on top of a stove with a Nintendo and a VCR in the stove. Gay porno.
Gay porn everywhere. Trash up to your knees.
Trash up to your knees.
A bunch of dumpster vegan foods that will eat up. Bong hits as far as the eye can see.
They're all vegan.
And then when they're all, you can sleep on this bed. And I'm like, oh yes, after we played. So I go to sleep all nice in this bed. I wake up and like right here is a clear plastic bag filled with dirt.
What?
I was looking at it, it's covering up a vent. There's like a big bag of, a heavy bag of dirt.
Who's calling your fucking cell phone?
Roxy, who else?
Hello. What's up? We're in the city. We're not recording tonight because we just had dinner with Mark and we're doing an interview.
Yeah.
I don't know. For like a CDR, I think we're gonna record. Do you have anything you want to contribute?
Yeah.
We're doing the interview right now. I'll say your words. Well, what do you think of Japanther? Where's the microphone? Maybe you could hear it.
Yeah, it's you could put it into here.
Into there.
Yeah, like put it right into there, into like I guess there, yeah. It's on the screen.
Let's see. Yeah,
real
try
loud.
and scream if you could.
Yeah, it should work. You're never gonna know it's on there till later. That's the thing.
Is that bull kick?
Is that bowl kick?
Oh, it shouldn't be kicked.
There, no, it's not. Roxy. Okay, I'll just take it. Thank you. I don't know what you said because I held the phone up to the microphone.
And that's pretty
We're in the
special.
city, just like walking around right near the Strand. But I don't know. You think I could sleep there tonight? At your place?
Look at all the air conditioners in the trash. Killing air conditioners.
Really? Oh, but I could. Is he gonna sleep in your bed? Want Ian too? Alright. Well, we can come over. I don't think we have much weed though. Oh, you do? Sweet. Oh, Mark can come? Alright. Well, it's a big bed. Alright, I'll call you right when we get back. Alright, later. There you go.
See, let's talk about that. What's going on?
It's a big bed. Roxy's got air conditioning. My girlfriend doesn't.
Made his girlfriend sleep on the floor.
Yeah, what happened? You made your girlfriend
No,
sleep on the
I didn't
floor
make
last
it.
night?
That's my girlfriend. I'm saying, I
So take your
woke up and she was on the floor.
And it's her place, right?
Yes. I'm getting. How did I know this was gonna happen? That I look like the asshole.
Nah, you
Guy
just
looks
doing
cool.
swastikas and kicking girls on the floor and shit like that. Sounds totally cool.
Girls, right?
Okay. I couldn't believe that kid though. He whips out like a platinum card at age 15 and he's like, I was just at Saks. No, these jeans are $215. It's reasonable. It's completely reasonable.
Yeah. How do they make my ass look, by the way?
And they're whack.
I stole these pants from Kmart. And they're dickies and they last.
I can't even remember the name of that company and I looked at it all day.
Galucci? Is that one with that jiggy shit on the back, like the swan thing? Yeah. Now I still one pair of jeans in the whole store.
No, there were. Mogatu?
What is that, bro?
Bender top? Okay. In the dawn of your, alright, take 5. Skip 4. In the dawn of your exile from New York City, what are your feelings on the state of affairs?
I heard the term, it's not gonna be a fist fight today. And I saw little kids smash glasses outside of a restaurant and run away. And then the Polish owner come out and say the term motherfucker.
Motherfucker!
Thank you. Those are my feelings.
Dave is cool.
His mom's new deck is made out of synthetic wood.
Yeah.
Synthetic.
Yeah, none of the deck is wood. It's all resin plastic.
What does it feel like?
Feels weird. Feels weird. A look of railroad.
Like a toy kind of.
Is it like shaded so it kind of has that wood look?
Everything about it is like wood. It has wood grains.
If you saw it from afar, you think it was wood. But
Yeah, definitely.
But no splinters.
No splinters and no
weather. It's washable.
Yeah, no weather. No weather.
It's probably better wood anyway.
That's a better idea. My mom's pretty smart. She's not trying to fucking stand when she's 60.
She knows that she's gonna live in that house for a while.
Yeah.
Very sensible woman. She
That's the day the eagle cried.
Oh yeah, remind me. Okay, that reminds me. Okay, your first demo, you're talking about a song we put on the record from the demo.
Leather Wings.
Leather Wings. Talk to me about Leather Wings.
Leather Wings is on a 4-track session
Right.
that at Ian post 9/11.
How soon after the tragedy did this happen?
Fairly soon, the immediate effects were still reverberating in my psyche. Enough to write a song about it.
about it. We saw an eagle in a truck stop that was crying.
We saw an eagle at a truck stop crying.
For 1 second after Ian about the Eagles.
Eagles.
Well, your whole life.
Eagles.
Come on.
Your whole life you're bombarded with imagery of eagles. Even the road. Even when you're on the road, the imagery of eagles is unparalleled to anything else. Everywhere. Eagles.
Why just that bird?
And yeah, and nobody thinks that they do it just like us.
So why could I not be, say, attracted to an eagle?
No one said.
Not necessarily negative.
I'm a human.
I'm a human.
Eagles are human.
Eagles are human.
I don't understand the problem that you're having with this.
I'm saying, I've seen the image so much, I've confused it with reality.
I mean, like, my girlfriend's got an eagle on her body. I just can't.
Oh, making me horny talking about it.
Stop saying eagle.
I sold a $50 vintage shirt with an iron-on to an Asian guy today because it had an eagle on it.
That was on the corner of 23rd and 6th Avenue. It was in the paper yesterday. Some 50-year-old woman in this big garbage truck. She's walking across and she had a walk sign. It hit her. She tried to like turn away, but then she wanted to turn underneath the wheel. She got completely crushed. So this chick's walking to work and all of a sudden just a sheet with blood.
What block was it on?
6th Avenue and 23rd Street up in Chelsea.
Smush.
I used to work at Mustard right there.
Yeah, dude, it's like that's I walk past there every single morning. Is it what? That's this. You want Broadway? Broadway is this way, that way.
People asking directions and for change and all types of bullshit. People in New York are too close to each other. This is one of my major complaints about New York. Is everyone thinks that it's their business to be in your fucking business for no fucking reason.
You're not wrong there.
Yada fucking yada yada. keep it to yourself. These fucking thugs this morning by NSK's house were fucking trying to fight me, saying shit as I was riding my bike by. And the last thing I hear him go, "College boy!" And I was like, oh my god, the insults are getting worse and worse. People are just so heated, they want to start shit for anything. And nothing was working because I was just riding my bike and I was just having a good morning stone with NSK writing graffiti. It was nice. They couldn't blow my day. People are too close here. Just too close.
They trombone and accordion. They said they would.
Oh.
What's his name?
Oh, Lindsay?
Yeah. I told her about the wigs, and then I told her we'd form the band. She's like, I talked to my roommate. We're definitely gonna form the band.
She's talking hot. She's blowing hot.
I know she is, but you know, I know.
Vivian Westwood.
Yeah.
She could start it and be big on EMI.
That's what I'm saying. It's like her and her roommate started, because her roommate's Latin apparently, somehow.
Oh no, her roommate is not
She
Latin.
was. I don't know.
Sulai is friggin' Choochton.
Yo. Ouch. That's not going on there, man.
What is her specific race again?
I forgot. Anyway, no, if her and Brooklyn did it.
Oh my god.
What? She got, whatever.
No, go.
They can do whatever they want. Not gonna talk smack. Choochton.
They're near Houston.
Birds
Yeah, that was like, I just wanted to form something named Japanther.
No, even ask Ian.
I don't know what.
I like Birds of Prey a lot. I always point out hogs.
Volcaniforms.
Birds of Prey is just as good as it's just as legitimate as a title.
Have you ever been to Minneapolis?
Minneapolis, the smaller Annapolis.
It took me a long time to explain that. It's frustrating, but funny.
It's so funny.
The smaller Annapolis.
Smaller.
Yeah.
Minneapolis is like St. Paul and
St. Paul and Minneapolis. A lot of friggin' crusty punks.
Mutt.
Mutt. Shout out to Mutt.
He's cooking us potatoes.
Wearing a Japanther shirt.
All night smoking dirt weed in his basement.
With his dog.
With his dog. Listening to death metal, talking about how badass metal was.
Yeah, and he liked
Lots of jets.
no, the one with the violin. No, yeah.
Oh, fucking Ebony Tears.
He does not like Cheers.
Ebony Tears is money.
Are you serious?
Have you heard it?
I might have. I gave it to you. I'm over here.
Did you give me one of those?
I must have.
No,
it wasn't
I had
that.
it on a different tape from this metal guy.
We distribute them.
Ebony
They're
Tears.
money. They have a song with violin.
How we doing on time?
It's almost over.
Well, any final
it is over.
regrets?
Is it hot?
No, it's about to though. Drugs.
Positivity and motivation. You can create something original with free time, friends, and the internet.
And drugs.
And this number is entitled Brighton Rock. Happy little train, keep me which way? And this little journey on a public holiday. A happy feather maid, so decorous today. The gay illuminations all along the promenade. So good to know there's still a little magic in the air. Ah, we must fail. Jenny, will you stay? Sorry, will we pray? Nothing any come between us. Tell me, love, what do you say? Oh no, I must wait. discover how I spent my holiday. So good to know there's still a little magic in the air. I say farewell. All rock on ages do not crumble. Love is breathing still. Oh, Lady Moon, shine down. A little people magic, if you will. Thank you.